I'm Dr. Catherine Davingian, also known as Dr. D with Operation Phoenix. I wanted to tell you about my personal journey with getting stem cell treatments. I was in the Army and I got pretty tore up. My meniscus was torn. I had a lot of knee ligaments that got all jacked up. My shoulder, I had a full thickness rotator cuff tear and a lot more around the rotator cuff partial tears. So I had a lot of pain and limitations in mobility after I got out of the Army, to the point where I could no longer work out the way I wanted to. So as you can imagine, as a very active person, a former soldier, I lost so much of my identity. It really, really hurt, not just physically, but just my own concept of who I was. Not being able to run without excruciating pain, not being able to do squats, not being able to lift the way I wanted to. So I discovered stem cells like many other people and started hearing about the story. So I wanted to be the first patient to be able to try this in my clinic. And I was absolutely blown away with the results. The first time I got stem cells, I got in my shoulder and it was not ultrasound guided. It was blind injections around the areas where it hurt. And I thought I felt a little bit of relief. I didn't get anything in my knee at the time. But then I went ahead and a month later, had my nurse practitioners who were trained specifically in giving ultrasound guided injections. They treated the exact areas where I had the tears in the rotator cuff. And they also treated where I had some issues with the ligaments in my knees. And when they did, it made such a big difference. I couldn't believe it. But within days, I started experiencing range of motion. My shoulder, for example, I couldn't reach into the console of my vehicle without a great deal of pain. And now, within a few days, I started getting more range of motion. My knees, I was able to kneel completely down on the floor and to be able to increase my range of motion. So I can tell you that very, very quickly, by my second treatment, I was already starting to experience relief. And I'm now seeing this in my patients. This is why I got into medicine. The absolute joy of seeing people being able to return to the activities that they love. If you're a golfer, I want you to get back out on the links. Tennis players, lifters, bodybuilders, runners, get back in the game. How do I know that stem cell treatments work? Not only am I a doctor who's treating patients with them, I'm also a patient myself.